Hello everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at the True Blue Crackhead pack. 64 gigs, 101 games for the PlayStation Mini. Now, what I would categorize this thing as the lazy man's mod. Okay, so this has all your games already on the USB drive, so you don't have to sit there and set up the emulator and configure all this crap and go get all the disk images and put them on there and do all that mumbo jumbo. This makes it all simple. But let me tell you one thing right off the bat. They have this thing locked out pretty good. So you're not like buying one of these and copying it for your friends or doing anything like that. So you can forget that. And you can't even look at the directory structure. They have a completely, some good protection scheme going on there. So you're not going to be messing around with that. So, but it does work. It does work well. So I will give it that. So let me take a look at that shirt I'm wearing real quick. What is that? Whoa, look at that drone pole. King of Missouri. Okay. Anyway, so we'll take this down here on the table real quick, and I'm going to show it to you, and then we're going to go out there and demonstrate it. This has 101 games on here. Now, they have different packs for this. They have like the Ultimate Pack, which has, I don't know how many games that one has, but it's 128 gigs. This is 64 gigs, so figured maybe it has 200 games on it. 202. I mean, who knows? There's really not a lot to it. You just plug it in and go with it. But I'm going to show you the procedure of how to go about doing that. All right, guys, here we go down on the table so I can show you the procedure of firing this thing up. Here is the drive itself. This is what they look like. This is what they all look like, even the other ones, the bigger ones. They'll say 128 gig on there, but they all look just like this. Okay, so now the way they recommend that you do this is take the cap off. You have nothing plugged in here, no USB, USB power, no HDMI, nothing. You plug this in here first, then you can go about doing what you want to do. You plug in your HDMI cable, plug in your power supply, your phone cord or whatever. And then when you do that, the light will come on here. It'll be yellow because that's in standby mode. Then when you turn this on, it'll come green, and then the menu will come up. Now, it recommends that you don't plug this in. Don't plug this in when this is already running. So if you already have the operating system up there running, the menu for the PlayStation Classic already up there, don't plug this in. Now, I don't know what would happen, but just don't. Because they say don't, so don't. So it might erase this or something might happen. Who knows? But now once you get this plugged in here, and you plug in this and the power supply and you turn it on, then you don't have to remove it and plug it in and all that crap every time you turn it on and off. You can just turn it off when you're done, turn it back on later when you want to use it. This is only when everything's off. So the first time you put it in with the power supply off. Okay? So if you take it out and use a different one, you have to do the same thing. Take out the power supply, plug it in, and then plug the power supply in, and it'll go into standby. So that's the way you want to do it, always. So I guess it could corrupt it in some way. So, because this thing here is overriding the operating system here. So they have their operating system on here, the hacked one, and then it loads this drive here. So that's what you want to do. And then they give you this. I guess you can use this as a multi-tap type deal for extra joypads. You can plug that in there. So I guess that's how that works. I don't know, because I just play by myself. I don't ever play with anybody else, so I don't care about multiplayer. All right, guys. We're going to turn on the PlayStation Mini now. Okay, so here's the menu. And we'll scroll through the games. I'll roll it back to the A. Okay, Alundra, which I love that game. I love that game. Great game. Now this is that Crackhead pack, so Diablo, I was playing that yesterday. That's a good game right there. That's soccer. I'm not into that. That's pretty good stuff there. The Chrono Trigger. Tactics is really good. Gex, I never played that too much. Gran Turismo, I never was a real big fan of that. Harvest Moon, that's a good time killer there. That's a pretty decent game. Soul Reaver's not bad. That's pretty good. Mega Man Legends, I'll have to check that out. Need for Speed. Blitz, pretty good. I like that. Resident Evil 2, and Nemesis, they're all good. I've played through them games so many times, not even funny. So anyway, so this is what you get with the Crackhead pack. Pretty good action games on here. Pretty good stuff. Tomb Raider, I've played through all these numerous times. I remember when that Tomb Raider 1 came out. I played that thing. I couldn't put that game down. Never was a big Wipeout fan. Anyway, so I'll try a couple games on here, and then I'll edit out some of this up just so you see what the gameplay is like.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. It cannot be!
Yeah, see you, chump. Anyway, to go back to the main menu, just press the select and triangle. Select and triangle. I'm just trying to throw a couple games on here that are like quick play things that I don't have to like set up a bunch of crap. You know what I mean? Something you can just jump right into. I'm cool.
Welcome to the stage of history. Battle 1. Fight. The grueling battle ends with the victory of Mitsurugi. You
Okay.
win.
That was pretty easy. Okay, so there wasn't a whole lot to that.
Your character. Select your fighting style.
I'm just pressing buttons just to get it going.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die. Hadouken! 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 Yeah. Hadouken! Get up.
You don't mess with the boss, okay? All right, guys, there you go. The Crackhead pack.